it is it's been like 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks since the release of Silver Tempest. It is amazing to me how far some of these prices have fallen. And we talk all the time about how singles crash after release weekend. It's a known thing to happen that after a set comes out, more supply hits the market and singles really start falling downhill. You really want to wait until a couple weeks after a set releases before you start picking up some of the singles. And in the interim time, opening up some product is good. Have fun, enjoy the artwork, enjoy the new set, have a lot of fun opening cards, but don't expect to make money. We looked at 20 booster boxes that we opened up as a business right before release, so that way you can get a feel of where pre-order pricing was and get a good understanding of where Silver Tempest booster boxes are as far as value goes compared to what you're paying for your booster box. But over the past week, we've been spending a lot of time on the importance of not necessarily paying just close attention to the value of cards, because they're going to drop. It's going to happen. And as a business, it's really important to look at some of this stuff because it can be dangerous to even crack product prior to release because of how far some of the singles fall, and it can make opening booster boxes, if you get stuck with some of that inventory, very, very bad, unprofitable. It could really ruin your bottom line. So we're going to look at those 20 booster boxes again, like I said I wanted to, and kind of get a feel for where the market has fallen. Some of these prices really, really good for collectors. So definitely single Tempest singles, something that you want to keep your eye on, especially now that people have already opened up a lot of the product. They might be looking to fill out their master collection or fill out their binder with just buying some of the singles. And some of these prices might surprise you. So we're going to get into that. What is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantump. If you enjoy this type of content, please hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. It goes a long way for the algorithm, just kind of sharing the video out there. Before we jump into things, I just want to say thank you so much for just watching the video. I'm very, very thankful for everything you guys have given me. So I really appreciate you even giving me the chance, the opportunity to record content and interact with you. It's something I never thought I would be able to do. So we're going to not go line by line, but you can see bulk and codes is the first thing that I really want to point out, because I dropped this price down originally prior to a set's release. I had this at about $15, and the reason I had it at $15 was because codes were selling for a little bit more. You could get 20, 25, 30 cents even for codes, more if you really broke them up and really tried to find a good outlet for codes. But those are way, way down now, especially now that a lot of people have already opened up packs on PTCGO and PTCG Live, and bulk obviously not being anywhere near where it was not too long ago. So a lot of bulk and codes were only going for about $10. I'm not going to name every single card line by line, but I'm going to kind of highlight booster boxes, specific pulls out of the booster boxes, like this Unknown V full art that we have here, currently selling for $5. When I went and pulled the pricing, I just looked at the lowest near mint possible price that you could buy on TCG Player, including shipping. So it was either like $4 plus 99 cents shipping, or $5 with shipping included, whatever the case may be. But that is the price point that you could go and buy a copy of Unknown V, not including taxes that you might have to pay. So Unknown V full art dropped all the way down to $5. Superior V Star, look at how far this gold card has fallen, all the way down to $7. This is probably very close to the cheapest gold card that we've had in the entirety of the Sword and Shield block. Very, very low, $7. Like I said, we're only about 10 days, 11 days after release of the set, and then Unknown V Star already bulk. A lot of bulk cards on here. The only real highlight that you can see is the Superior V from the Trainer Gallery, currently selling for $16. If you look at the bottom, when we did this exercise a couple days prior to release, this box in specific was selling for $106. The pulls from this box, the value in this box was $106. Look at where it is now. $58. And this is super important to get to understand as a business owner. This is what you need to figure out. This is what drives people crazy as a business owner, because it's very difficult to be able to break even when it comes to opening products. So this box right here is only selling for about $58 as far as value goes. So the ideology of being able to open up a booster box, sell pulls, yeah, once in a while you're going to get lucky, but it's a very, very small percentage of time. Most of the time, we'll look at the average at the end of the video. You're not going to be pulling that Lugia V alternate art that's going to be selling for $250. If we look at the second box here, Lugia V Star definitely helps out a lot. Same thing with Lugia V. Those cards have held on very, very well, especially with competitive play kind of ramping up a little bit more now. We've got the Latin America International Championships coming up this weekend down in Brazil. So that is definitely going to play an impact on the market, because a lot of people are really excited about Lugia. We'll see how it performs in the market, but definitely something to keep an eye on as we move forward. forward to some regional events that start back up then in December. We have Toronto, we have Arlington, Texas. I think San Diego's in there too. So you have a few events where Silver Tempest is going to be legal. A lot of people are going to be paying attention to it. Reshiram V, $5 for that full art unknown V-Star Rainbow Rare. That's a $9 card right now. Outside of that, you've got a Mawile V from the Trainer Gallery selling for $8. Everything else is $1 or $2, and that is a gracious bulk price that I'm giving for those. At one point in time, when we did this exercise 2 weeks ago, it was $103 in value for this box. Now it's down to $68. Outside of that Lugia V that you see right here in box number 3, the regular art one, all of the V cards are basically bulk. Even Regidrago, Regieleki, those started out a little bit higher. Those are down to bulk pricing right now, which we just kind of labeled at $2 if you sell them individually. I feel like you'd be able to get $2 for them. That Leafy Camel Poncho, Secret Rare, Gold Card, only $4. The Hisuian Arcanine V, such a beautiful full art, selling for only $6. And then you've got the Superior V-Star, already down to $2. Lugia V, the highlight of the box, the most expensive card in the box, is a regular art Lugia V, which is selling currently for $14. Then you've got the Blaziken V from the Trainer Gallery, really cool card, only selling for about $11. And when you have so much product getting opened, it's no wonder why these singles crash and fall so quickly. $89 was the value of this box. Now $62 is where we're at 11 days, 12 days after release, wherever we're at. Box number 4, we've got the Lugia V-Star Rainbow Rare. That one is currently selling for $40. Not too bad for that one there. A lot of people prefer that one to the alternate art, even though the alternate art is much more expensive. The Lugia V-Star Rainbow Rare does look really, really clean. I do like it a lot. The full art Omastar V is all the way down to $4. The Regidrago V full art down to $7, which is really surprising because you get less than one full art Pokemon per box. I think the pull rate is like 0.75 per box or something like that. Very surprising to see how far these full arts fall. We've got the Lugia V from the regular art Lugia V for $14. Outside of that, you've got a Zeraora V from the Trainer Gallery selling for $8. The Professor Burnett from the Trainer Gallery selling for $6. Duraludon VMAX, that gold and black card, only $3. Total in this box prior to release was $180. Now it's down to $107. Bulk and codes for this one, $10. Magirna V, a $3 full art Regieleki V, $5 full art. Everything else in the set, even your big pull from the Trainer Gallery, which was Kricketune V, only $5 for that one. This was a $67 box prior to release. Look at it, it's dropped $25 since then, so $42 in value for a booster box. Not very good. This one a little bit better. We got the Alolan Vulpix V-Star Rainbow Rare. That one's $15. Obviously the Lugia V-Star for $20, but the Regidrago alternate art in this box, that has dropped $53. So it's dropped about 50% from where it was at pre-order pricing. Candace has fallen down to $14, probably as the second most favorite full art trainer in the set after Serena, but only $14 for that full art trainer. Same price as that Lugia V that we see there. The Swordward and Shielbert, only $4 for that one. Other than that, I think this one is even incorrect because Malamar is only supposed to be $1 as opposed to $3. So in total, you've actually got from $248 in value prior to release down to, it says $149, but it would actually be $147. That's not including any charges that the seller might have to pay for shipping, taxes, things like that. So it's gonna be tough to break even on some of these boxes. The Reshiram V, Regieleki V, Magirna V, we covered all of those already. Same thing with the gold Superior. The Mawile V-Star Rainbow Rare, $5. The Friends in Galar has held on super well from the Trainer Gallery, so that's one of the highlights of the set, doing extremely well. $21 for that one, but the Corviknight V from the Trainer Gallery only selling at $6. Look at how far this one has fallen, from $136 prior to release all the way down to $77. So less value than what you would even get buying the box wholesale, and not, again, not including shipping or fees or anything like that. The next box we do have the Serena in this box, which helps out a lot because pulls weren't quite as good in this box. Serena selling for $49 right now. That's down about 50% from where it was selling pre-order pricing. Only $2 for that Mawile V-Star. Lugia V helps out a little bit. The Blaziken V from the Trainer Gallery helps out a little bit. This box ended up losing about $26 in total, from $127 prior to release down to $101 currently. Lots of hits in this box right here, including the Alolan Vulpix V-Star and the Rainbow Rare. $15 for the Rainbow Rare, which has held on actually really, really well. The regular V-Star not doing as well. $3 for that one. The Gold Energy Switch, our first appearance of that, only selling for $5. And then we do have a full art Judge selling for $4, and the Corviknight VMAX selling for $7 from the Trainer trainer gallery. This was $116 in value prior to release. Now it's down to $68. The next box that we have has a Worker Rainbow Rare. That one's only selling for about $6. The Lance has lost about $10 from its pre-order pricing or from its opening weekend pricing, selling for only about $7 right now. And this is where we talked about batching issues and things like that, where it's starting to be like, okay, why are there so many doubles when it comes to some of these V cards? As you can see, 2 Ho-Oh and 2 Superior in the same box. Other than that, we do have 2 Radiant Alakazams. That Kricketune V for $5. This box dropped pretty hard from $94 in value prior to release all the way down to $53 currently. The next box, we have a Lugia V-Star, our first appearance of the Regidrago V-Star, which could have some competitive playability associated with it, but only selling for about $5 now. The Lugia V selling for $14. The Rayquaza VMAX, the gold and black card, has dropped extremely hard, all the way down to $7. This was a $25, $30 card right when the set released. This box fell from $127 prior to release down to $78 currently. Next box, we have a Regieleki VMAX, our first appearance of that, selling for $4. A Full Art Worker selling for $6. And the Furisode Girl selling for $10. It's our first appearance of that as well. Nothing really worth note other than that. This box was selling for $106 prior to release, all the way down to $69. Then we've got another Reshiram V, Worker, and Regieleki. Outside of that, we've got the Raihan. That's our first appearance of that in the trainer gallery, but this box, no bueno. $79 prior to release. Now it's selling for $48 currently as far as the value goes. We have our first Lugia V Full Art. That one is doing okay still. Not as good as where it was. It's dropped about 50% from where it was opening weekend. $22 is the current price point on the Full Art, the Lugia V-Star, again for $20. And then we've got the regular art Lugia V. You've got a Professor Burnett and a Blaziken V. That helps out a little bit. Only one Radiant card in this box, but it went from a decent box all the way down to a meh box, from $147 in value down to $98. Then we've got another Serena for $49. That helps out a little bit, but outside of that, nothing really worth noting. $147 was the value of this box prior to release. We did have 3 Radiant cards, but those are all selling for $1 or $2 respectively. $90 is the current value on this box when you put all those pulls and your bulk and codes together. We've got a Full Art Skuntank. That one's only selling for about $3. This box also had our first appearance of the Rainbow Rare Candace, but that one is only selling for $10. Lots of hits in this box, but nothing that really stands out. Gordy, Rayquaza VMAX. The Gordy is only selling for $4. Like I said, the black and gold Rayquaza VMAX has fallen all the way to $7. $115 in value prior to release, which was a pretty good box, and not bad, decent box. It's dropped all the way down to $56, which is terrible when it comes to value inside the box. The next box that we have, nothing really worth noting at all outside of the Blaziken VMAX. That's our first appearance of that. That one's selling for about $15 right now. After that, falling, it was a $102 box as far as value goes. It's dropped all the way down to $60, so not very good there. This is our biggest box that we had that we opened up. We're almost done. I think we've only got a couple more left after this one, but the Lugia V Alternate Art, this one has dropped really hard. It was selling for about $350, $400 prior to release. It's dropped all the way down to Giratina levels right now. It should hover around that spot for quite some time, but Lugia V selling for $238 currently. We did have another copy of the Unknown V-Star Rainbow Rare, which is currently selling for $9. We did get a regular art Lugia V, which helps out things a lot. We always talk about those ancillary pulls that aren't, full arts or secret rares. The regular art V cards and the trainer gallery cards that appear a little bit more often, any hollows, anything like that that has a little bit of value, are more important to kind of look at because you pull them more regularly. Lugia V, $14. And the Friends and Gala are one of the most expensive cards in the trainer gallery set, selling for $21. That brought this box from $435 in value just before release down to $317 in value currently. Still a really good box. We got the Mawile V in this box here for $4. That is a full art. Other than that, not a good box at all. Look at this. Went from $83 in value, which already was right around wholesale pricing once the set was releasing, all the way down to $49 in current value, which is not good. Not good at all. We did have the Lugia V, which helped out a lot. Can you imagine if we didn't have that Lugia V? If it was replaced with something else like a Superior V, you would lose $11 off this total right here, and then you'd be looking at about a $38 box, which would not have been been good. In this box, we had the Full Art Lance, a Rainbow Rare Brandon, but that's only selling for about $4 right now. We did get the Lugia V and the Lugia V-Star, which helps out a lot. And then the Rayquaza VMAX, which is the most expensive card in the trainer gallery, currently selling for about $40. This went from a pretty good box at $163 down to an okay box at $111. So if we look at our totals here, the one on the left side is where we were at when we originally recorded this video right before release. The one on the right side is where we're currently at. So we were still spending we had $2,770 in value right before release. Total cost at wholesale remains the same, $1,650 for wholesale cost on the amount of boxes that we open, and the total cost at market has changed a little bit. The booster box price has gone down a couple dollars. It was at like 105, now it's at about 103. If you were to go out and do this, originally it would have been about $2,140 to buy all those booster boxes. Now it's about $2,080. So your difference at wholesale when we did this right before release, you would have profited about $1,120. That's not including shipping or fees or anything like that. So obviously that margin would go way down. Your difference at wholesale right now, $111 is the profit that you would be looking at prior to taxes, shipping, things like that. So definitely a loss right now. Difference at market, $630 back when we did this right before release, and then difference at market now is a negative $319. That's not including shipping and fees. You're already $319 in the hole. Average per box prior to release, we were looking at $138.50. Obviously, that was helped out a lot by that Lugia V alternate art box. But now look at where the average per box is. You're looking at about $88.05 in value. So when you're looking at buying a Silver Tempest booster box, if you can find a booster box for around $88, that's not too bad. But again, this box or this average was helped out a lot by that Lugia V alternate art. If we wouldn't have pulled that, this average per box probably would be down to like $83, $84, somewhere around that price point. So again, very important to kind of look at value just to kind of make sure that you are enjoying and appreciating the hobby, not focusing just on value, because it can be rough. It can be really rough, and that's why it's very important for a business owner not to necessarily crack open a lot of packs. I get questions all the time, like I said, on whether or not it's worth it to open up a booster box to sell the singles, and it's really not at all. It's supposed to be something that you enjoy, something that you have fun with, but you can see right after a set releases, prices tank like crazy. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do, like I said, hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like, leave a comment, share the video. It goes a long way. Thank you guys so much for everything. I really appreciate you. I will see you soon. Until then, peace.